What is up, man?
What's up? I can't get this shit to work, man. Just can't get it to work. It doesn't work anymore.
All right, guys, go. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
Yeah. So I didn't watch the episode, and I thought I was like, busy with work and stuff. Didn't have time to test anything, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna share and share.
I haven't watched it yet either. I have time today.
I haven't watched it.
No, I usually watch it at work, but we were so busy at work today, I had no downtime. So
Right. See, the thing is that I know I can share it. Like, send you a link. Like I sent Danny a link on text. He's gonna finish watching it and he said he's gonna join us. It's, every time he gets it, it just
okay.
gives him the login screen. You know, we do a watch party on Disney Plus. Have you tried doing that?
I know they had the little icon down below. I've never done it before.
Oh, yeah, I
think
never done it before either.
It sends you a link or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can log in my.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I did it on the website. What's up, Basil? What's up? Trying to do something legit here.
You see my message, Gascar?
Yeah, man. No worries.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I sent the link in the private chat, guys.
All
So
right.
try to link you that.
Yep, I got it.
I got it. Yeah, let me see.
All right.
I gotta log in. Yep.
Yeah.
Log in.
Let's try that. Let's try that.
Let's see what it does.
3, 5.
Oh, I got to log in too.
All right, DJ joined. All right. We're on. Okay.
Am I in? Okay.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, all right. Join the stream. Okay.
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 All right.
Is it playing already?
Danny, yeah, I just have it started.
Okay.
It's the recap. All right.
Hold on. I'm having issues. Hold on now.
All right. So tell me when you're ready, man.
All right.
The episode's only 38 minutes.
Hey, Gasper, I was going to talk to you off camera, but I'm thinking about rewatching the old Gen 1 cartoon of Transformers over again.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
You gonna do that too? Okay, yeah. Because
remember I said
I've been like I've been on like Roku TV and Tubi, and they have like all the.
I have them on disc as well. So
okay,
I'm gonna put.
I can actually I can share on a different StreamYard. And we can watch it. And, like, basically send you a link as well.
So I'm thinking about starting a Patreon and rewatching shows, like full, because Patreon you can, it's behind a paywall, but you can like watch shows unedited and stuff like that, and like react to shows. Thinking about going back like old 80s and 90s cartoons and movies and rewatching that.
Paul says, I thought y'all seen it. It was okay.
I'm so busy at work today. I usually watch my lunch break. I didn't have time. Like I worked through lunch today. It was my first day back from vacation, and I got to my desk, and my desk was just covered with. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" like
man, that last week we went into a tornado warning on Thursday.
Oh really?
It was insane, man. I had hail outside. My garage was flooding. It was crazy. I had to log into
getting damage
on my vacation. No, not really. It was fortunate, but yeah, it's crazy. You don't even see that shit in the city, man. So it was.
Especially that far up north, it's kind of rare for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Over here, well, we get tornadoes, but in the city itself, it's really
yeah.
And yeah, so I got caught, like I had to log in to help out at work. It was insane.
Yeah.
So that kind of ate on part of my vacation.
Yeah, I know. Friday, I was driving up north to Delaware, and I hit a storm, but I had to pull over because I couldn't see 2 feet in front of my car. It was that bad.
Really, that's insane. Well, I drove in weather like that in Florida.
Yeah, I drove it, but it was
driving back from Disney World to Miami.
Yeah.
My cousin let me drive, and I was like, "Holy shit! Just go slow. Just go slow."
Yeah.
Because you
put the hazards on. Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's start this off. G, you're good? G's good.
You need it?
Yeah, I think I am good. It says sync it to group. So I think I am good. Yeah.
Right.
Did you stop it?
No, I'm starting it now.
It's playing right now. Yeah. It's in the
the
recap.
That was cool, how the whole power thing.
So how long we think Rhodey's been a stroll?
I think since Iron Man 3.
You think?
Yeah,
since him and Terrence Howard switched characters, that's when I say.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? They're making jokes about that.
Yeah. It would be so cool. I saw a meme like if he did a window wipe and it was Terrence Howard, he wiped back. And it was...
So you got the Extremis.
I don't think he's dead.
You think he's dead?
I don't think Talos is dead.
No, me either.
I think what's her name gonna come and have some kind of like hit him with the super stuff to save him.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's the president, though.
Oh, that's the president.
Yeah. You would think there'd be more security right now. It's the president of the United States, right? You know, right? Nick first, like I got this.
Fuck down in front of this goddamn door.
I can believe he's 70-something years old, man.
I'm gonna shoot every mother. Coming.
Oh man.
Comments.
I'm enjoying it, Terrence.
I can't stand this show.
Well,
something about this guy. I haven't. This guy right here.
Yet, but
yeah, I haven't read the.
He has his doubts. I can't wait for this guy to play Barley, though. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. He's in a Barbie movie.
I got him here. That's funny.
What? He's in the Barbie movie?
Yeah.
He's a Ken.
Yeah, he's one of the Kens. I think he's Black Ken.
He's Black Ken? Oh, my God. Yeah, I understand.
I don't think that guy's fully on board with him. He might be a plant or something.
Ooh.
He said he hid the Avengers DNA.
So he's saying that Fury hid Avengers DNA.
So they couldn't get to it.
Locations, and they couldn't get to it. All the locations they hit, nothing was there.
Oh, so they're all like.
Obviously, so where did he get this from, right? Where did he get this DNA from? Right? That's a group, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Land on the.
Did Groot ever fight on Earth? Yeah, he fought in Wakanda, but nobody got it from Wakanda. I'm thinking like maybe like a branch broke off and they got the DNA somehow from that, but
maybe. Yeah. Land on the champion says too short. It says the moment you realize scrolls are only bad because someone broke their promise.
I
We didn't keep your promise to us, and we're taking our planet. Damn you people! Let's get to continue watching the episode. He did.
Oh. Guess I was wrong about him. He's not a plant.
Yeah, y'all thought you had a voice. None of you do.
Oh, you about to piss Nick Fury off, kill his wife, ex-wife, estranged wife.
Yeah, right.
Estranged.
Right.
Miss shooting each other.
Yeah, that was basically Mr. Smith moment.
This guy's weird, man.
The black dude, he's still something up with him. I think he's a plant. I think everybody's a plant. She'll got me paranoid. So this must be a high-ranking scroll because the way she's talking back and forth to Gravik.
Well, let's see. He's coming down. Rhodey's going.
You saw that? He's like, he's right over there.
Bitch!
Mother.
I tell you. I double dare you. Say
Yeah. This is basically Pulp Fiction for him. Yeah. Just cut a finger off. Crazy eyes. They didn't even knock him out. It's a boop, a little boop on the head, like a. So they must all be strolls of Secret Service.
Action going on.
Nice car and everyone. I hope you're doing well. I just took some.
I will say, Don Cheadle
Disney
is
Plus
acting his ass off.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good, but we're doing good. Thank you for being here, Terrence, man. I appreciate you stopping by. You know that.
Hey, you like what you like, and you hate what you hate. I don't mean.
Daredevil is maybe the only one with 16 episodes that will have more depth. I really hope they don't fuck up
the new Daredevil. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what we get anything new anytime soon with all this damn strike going on.
Right? Seriously. What's up, DQ?
What's up, David? I still like. I'm not a fan of that intro, honestly.
I skipped the fucking intro. You see how long after I skipped it?
Yeah, I was like,
first time it was good, but then after that, I'm like,
yeah. Oh, see, he did do it. Okay.
Right, so he did do it.
Or she. There's a female scroll.
Hmm.
Who's this guy again?
That's the MI6, the British one.
Oh yeah, and then it's this chick.
She's such a great actress.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, she can kill me.
whoa, whoa. Politely accent. She is ruthless, man. Oh, you scroll? Oh.
Ew.
The passive aggressiveness, I love it. Like just like him in that damn T.
Yeah, I'm hip.
If I'm in that movie, what's the movie? With the teacup, the Jordan Peele movie.
I can't think of the name of it.
Damn, what's the name of that movie? Oh, the coup! It's a coup!
Oh.
But he's a super scroll, so he'll get out of it.
Yeah, he's okay.
He has the extremist powers and Groot's power. Who else does he have? Oh shit!
Oof.
This is the first time we've seen Gravik change the scroll form.
What the hell is going on, man?
He had to be someone different. He's not just a regular old newbie.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. He's not that intimidating as a scroll. He looks more intimidating in his human form.
As a black man? Is that what he's saying?
DJ? Yeah, right. Right? As a black man. Oh, shit.
Like a slit his throat.
Boy, Disney ain't holding back in the blood, ain't it?
So, what those guys thinking?
Oh, yeah, like
with a plastic bag. Like what?
That was your yeah. No one had a gun.
Yeah.
Well, he got shot in the face, so obviously a gun didn't work that last time. So I mean,
you're right.
Yeah. So what did it take to kill him? Is this where his daughter is? Taylor's daughter.
There's son.
What's her name again? I can't remember her name. Yeah, there she is.
Oh shoot, what's her name?
What's her scroll name? Not
Kara?
Yeah.
Don't.
Because she's the one that was a kid when in Captain Marvel, right?
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, the little girl.
Okay, I ain't know that.
Thanks, Battles. Get Out, G Major. That's the name of that movie. I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Foreign Planet 4.
Gaia.
There you go.
What were those? Looking it up.
You guys watching? Make sure you hit the like button on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit that like button. It's the Popo run.
5-0, gotta go.
Finland.
Finland.
These are the doctors, right? From earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love her, man.
She's killing it.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
great.
What's up, David? David, if you wanted to watch, I can send you the link in private chat.
That the redheads throw me off because I have a friend looks just like her. Like,
Really? Right, so that's the humans one that gave the plants?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, judo chop. She don't care. Oh, she is ruthless, man. I love her. I love her, man. She is ruthless.
Yeah, she's great.
Wow. Okay.
So he's actually dead. Wow. So they've killed off 2 key characters from past movies.
Yeah. Hill and him.
Is it Nick's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his wife's.
Yeah.
Oh, his. It's probably the wife's. Probably lost the divorce.
I bet she's dead. I bet she's dead. Cause Nick's gonna freaking lose it now.
You think?
I got that phone call, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
Or Gravik sent people to kill her, right? So.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get this fighting scene with her and those scrolls? Okay.
Here come this mug.
Let's see if the president remembers what Fury said to him. AT. I put the link in the private chat too if you want to watch it.
Hello, everyone.
AT, man. I am.
Sorry, my little boy called me.
No worries, man. Didn't miss much.
What? Nothing,
Just-
nothing important.
Just Gavik giving up an option for Fury to come himself.
Oh yeah, this is your boy from Black Widow.
Yeah, the guy that gets her all the stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's still doing this.
Did we ever get his name? Like, how is he like?
I don't know his name. I don't know how he gets
Yeah,
do all this
we
shit.
never saw him until Black Widow.
Just like Black shit.
I know his name.
Try to get a nap. You look a little bit grumpy.
What's his name? T.
Plot hole.
Plot hole.
What's up, Jazz? Hope you're doing good. No worries, DQ. No worries.
Did they ever say how she died? I know it was involved. She was involved with fighting against Gavrik.
She was sick, wasn't she?
Well, I think she said it was Ask Gavrik or whatever because she was fighting against them or something like that.
Oh, right. Why does it sound like Hebrew? What's up, Austin? These two women are going to get into a fight.
Sorry, I got a lot going on tonight. My little brother having his baby tonight too, so I'm getting updates.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
Yeah,
All good.
he went to the hospital tonight. I'm trying to see if that bullet hole still there in the background.
Sexual chocolate.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. What did she say? What?
Yeah, did you notice that
Ooh.
Interest is the same actress who played his mom in the Unbreakable movie?
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yes.
That's his. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the bullet hole trilogy.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Wow,
still there.
look
Yeah,
at that.
it's still there. Yeah, yeah. Continuity.
Continuity.
Nope. They're going at a bullet hole.
Oh,
I mean, she had to know they were going to come for her.
I thought she said security. Wouldn't you get bulletproof windows?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Ain't playing.
Wait, what scene are you on?
Wow. Women are kicking ass on this episode, guys.
Right.
I
Way more than Nick Fury in the whole show.
The military's coming in because she got a pump shotgun, but she's doing that thing. She only pumped it one time, but shot 3 times. So,
Guys, explain to me how Talos' daughter is more badass than Nick Fury himself.
Oh,
how did
they repel down? Like,
I am convinced that Gaia would whoop the shit out of Nick Fury if she fought him in a fight, just based off of that scene by itself.
He is 70-something years old. I mean, it won't take much.
But he's still Nick Fury though.
The guy is hanging in the background.
But I mean, he's still Nick Fury though, so there's no excuses.
Yeah, he got plot armor, so yeah.
That's Nick Fury. Wait,
There's
Nick
no
Fury, like Eddie Murphy.
No way that's Nick Fury. It is. No way that's Nick Fury.
I thought there's something wrong with the soup. There's something wrong with the soup. Or Coming to America.
They're gonna put the Mission Impossible mask. Yep. Oh, he got a little Mission Impossible. The Mission Impossible mask. That's the Mission Impossible mask right there.
Where is Tom Cruise? We need.
Yeah, right.
Just a stick to rap.
Oh shit.
British rap.
That's Stormzy.
Yeah.
I'm a big Stormzy fan. I got the grime scene a long time ago. That's Stormzy.
They made it out. So graphics elite forces are not that elite.
Apparently.
I mean, as we've seen, they clearly can't be trusted. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she didn't know that? That's the first time I've seen her actually shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole show, she was like, I don't need you. Nobody needs you. Go back to space. We got this.
She get a black eye. Mm.
There you go.
So he was still on the sides after the blip. Okay. Accountability.
Yeah, that's why he came back. He says, "Why do you think I came back?"
Yeah, they got accountability for the men. They just don't have it for the women.
You're right there. You're right there.
I wasn't gonna say nothing to you, but yeah, I just threw it out there. I threw it out there. This is gravesite. So I bet his graves where is that? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Earth is at stake. That's the whole point of having them, right?
So your pride.
Whoa! None of them can defend the world. Though.
Well,
Yeah, but I can't believe she asked him like, how come he didn't, call down the Avengers? I'm like, because you don't need them. Have you been watching this story?
Right?
she didn't know that either.
Mm.
Secrets and secrets.
You one dirty ass mother. Boy, watch your mouth.
So why did he stop wearing the eye patch? Did he ever say that?
No. So that scene with when he said that he wants to deal with him, deal with it himself. I'm like, you
Yeah.
mean they spent all the budget on you so they can't get anybody else? Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if he dies into this. Honestly.
Honestly, it wouldn't even matter because he's already dead anyway. Like that whole he came back in a blip and it just
Yeah.
like all the stuff that they revealed about him, like he wasn't doing shit himself. It was really Talos. Like
Yeah.
all that was so nonsensical and disrespectful. Like I don't like that shit.
Mm.
I'm like Nick Fury fought along hundreds of heroes with guns, and then when he ran out of bullets with his bare hands, front and center, right next to Wolverine. But yet, look at this. No,
So all he had in that thing was his jacket.
I got more. There's the eye patch.
And a patch.
his
Yeah,
jacket, his eye patch, little
Yeah,
gun.
Wow, every
They
single
you can all put it all in one. All that could have fit in one. I'm just saying, you could save some space.
Hey, it took him 5 episodes to put on his eye patch and stuff. I'm like, what is happening here? Like this is weird to me.
Well, that's it.
The eye patch
Well, that's
gives
how the
him like
episode ends.
more power.
So basically, episode
He's like, it's time to finish it. I'm like,
so this
what
is
you mean?
one more episode, right?
Yeah,
one more episode. There's no
Thank God.
How long was this one?
Like 35 minutes.
Right. Yeah. They spoiled me the first two when they're an hour long, and then they started cutting them in half.
They do that on purpose. What they do is they present the first 2 episodes are long. Nothing happens until episode 5 or 6. It's the same pattern they've been doing the whole time.
I don't mind the 6 episode, 5 episode thing, but make them an hour long. If you're going to do a mini series, which is basically are, do an actual mini series. If you're not going to do a movie, do a mini series. 5 to 6 episodes, an hour long. This starting off with an hour, the first 2, then cutting it down to 30 minutes. It's kind of
but that's the problem though. Secret Invasion shouldn't be a show. It should
It should
be
have
a
been a movie.
fucking movie.
I agree. It should have been a build up to
It should have been an event,
or
just
we
like
should have
Civil War.
or we done do these 5 episodes, leave on a cliffhanger, and then have a movie to close it
No,
all off.
that's the problem. Like the Disney Plus stuff is the problem. Like nobody is watching this show. Like if you look at the ratings for these shows, no one watches it
Which
because they know it's filler because it's just a build up for a movie when you should just only do a movie anyway.
I agree with you halfway with that because like I think it should have been a movie, honestly, T. I feel like these shows, Disney Plus shows, should be like the what was it, Werewolf at Night show, where you have an hour-long presentation or a three-part episode to lead you into something bigger. It's kind of like explain a new character or a new event that's about to happen, and then have the movie.
And when have they done that aside from WandaVision, right? Because like WandaVision, technically, like if you look at that between Doctor Strange, it's the closest, but it's still not the same thing. And then when you look at like Miss Marvel, like how does that connect to Guardians of the Galaxy? It doesn't. It's just random.
Yeah. And that's my problem with this phase now. Like, the first 3 phases, everything had meaning. It had meaning.
There was a connection.
Yeah, connection. So you had to watch everything. It was important to find out to watch the next movie because that led to something new. Now everything, just like you said, T, is random. There's no like direction where we're going. I have no idea because when Armor Wars is supposed to come out, for all I know right now is Rhodey's a Skrull. He's a Skrull. That's all I know. Like how that's going to tie in everything.
But that's the thing, right? Because like when you look at the phases, right, they're connected to sagas, like the Infinity War saga. That's the first 3 phases, and then this multiverse saga, which they haven't done the multiverse well at all, and most of their projects have nothing to do with the multiverse. I would imagine that's also going to be 3 phases, and the next one coming up is supposed to be the mutant saga. So it's just the placement and how these projects connect.
Which Deadpool 3 is supposed to be the one launching.
But look, I get that, and Deadpool 3
we had Shang-Chi, we had the Internals. What else we had? As far as
what is that? What is Shang-Chi and the Eternals and She-Hulk and Miss Marvel or any of that stuff
anything to do with anything? Yeah,
it doesn't.
And my biggest thing in Eternals, we have that big Celestial that's sitting out in the ocean, and no one has said anything about that. Like, when are we going to like talk about that? Like
okay. So that particular plot hole, which a lot like to skip over, that's way more important than some scrolls that could be handled by Gaia by herself. You saw how she was laying them out. She could do that by herself. You don't need everybody else. Just send Gaia and Talos.
But did you hear about the rumor about the Celestial?
It's supposed to be made of adamantium or whatever.
No, that's where they said that. That's kind of what was that called? The place where the mutants were hiding.
I know that place you're talking about. They kept mentioning in the
Avalon.
So apparently, the rumor is that whole thing is being blocked from humans and technology by a very strong mutant that has mental capability of doing so.
Professor X, basically, or someone in that capacity.
Yeah.
Okay, so
even be Scarlet Witch, even.
Yeah.
Because the way Deadpool 3 is turning out is going to be a huge battle between
her and Phoenix, right? Or Jean Grey, or wherever.
But if you think about it, right? Because I don't know, but like if you go based off of the casting and the images, it looks like they're adapting Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, which instead it's going to be Deadpool kills the Fox universe, which is why they're bringing
in that one picture they had the big Fox emblem like in the background, like knocked over and everything. So yeah,
which is a good thing because then Kevin Feige can bring on his own versions of the characters. But the problem is that the Celestials were around before the mutants, so if they try to feed me that one has the adamantium just because we now got Hugh Jackman Wolverine, I don't know. That just seems really sloppy and rushed.
I feel like Eternals was it wasn't a bad movie, but it's a problem now in the continuity.
The Eternals was a bad movie. There's nothing good about it.
Yeah, but in the scheme of everything,
they literally introduced 10 characters that did not have the time to be fleshed out because they had too many characters in the movie. And then when you look at
You broke up, T.
Lost your T. But like I was saying, I thought that movie, like it or hate it, it's now become a problem in the continuity of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's like the thing with Eternals. Was like you said, Terrence, man. I said it from day one. There was way too many characters.
I agree.
To introduce. Like, yeah, it was done quickly, but and where does it tie in the whole scheme of things, right?
Yeah,
That is exactly why in the comics they only introduced a few Eternals at a time, and then you saw them all together, because you need time to flesh them out. You can't just throw them there and be like, "Yo, MCU," and I'm like, "Okay, well, as you saw with the box office, they're not perfect, so even their own fan base will not always show up."
I think Shang-Chi should have been a TV show on Disney Plus. I think Eternals probably could have been a better Disney Plus show.
Yes.
It would give you more time to introduce these characters.
Shang-Chi and Iron Fist do not belong in a show. They belong in movies. Like, I'm not
Shang-Chi was great.
I love the movie.
Iron Fist are inspired by Bruce Lee. They deserve movies. Like, period.
But
like,
the way
look what happened with Iron Fist.
The way they established Shang-Chi, it was kind of bad timing, I think.
Like, sure, the placement of it was not good, but the movie itself was.
I love the movie.
It honored the character. So, like, but if you say it's the multiverse saga, and you have the same type of fans talking about how other franchises are not good because they don't connect, then I'm just like, if that's the case, then the MCU should be immediately disqualified, because most of their stuff doesn't connect until it does.
Shang-Chi came out what year? 2021.
It was like the height of the pandemic, right? So very early.
2021, yeah.
Right, it's 2 years now, going on 4. We haven't even heard about another movie of his coming out, right?
Yeah. The only connection we had was when what's his name came at the end, which I thought he should have made an appearance in Doctor Strange with all that connection and everything. The only connection we have from that movie was from She-Hulk and when Abomination. That's the only connection we have later on from Shang-Chi.
Well, Shang-Chi, the only connection you have at the end is that
Wong comes in.
Wong comes in and takes him, and
then
you get Wong.
Doctor Strange 2 was problematic, though.
Yeah, but then you get Wong, right? You got him in She-Hulk, left and right. This is after Shang-Chi. Then you get Wong again in Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
Nothing about Shang-Chi.
But see that, but that's the thing, right? Because if they would have, like, say if they would have put Shang-Chi and Doctor Strange, right? Like, what would have happened is he would have stole the movie from him, because he wasn't doing anything the whole movie until the end of the movie. In fact, it was almost insulting to watch him run the whole movie, and then when you see him make one attempt, then he easily bests Scarlet Witch. That's why that movie doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had the potential of being, basically what I said in one of our streams, I think it was last week or the week before, that Deadpool 3 is basically all the multiverse characters that we thought we were going to get in Multiverse of Madness, because that would have been Multiverse of Madness. That would have been
exactly. Yeah. They literally put it in their title, and they didn't utilize it.
Yeah, even they did that jump quickly from like the X-Men world to just show these characters that they actually exist. Just a quick glimpse. It would have made more sense.
I see. That's the thing, right? I don't want them to show it. The only thing that I'm okay when you're showing it is if they're not the focus point of the movie. Like how they briefly showed them in The Flash. That's fine, because you weren't telling me off the bat that this is a multiverse movie. If you tell me it's a multiverse movie, anyone that shows up should be integral to the plot, not, hey, remember me? Okay, now I'm gone. Hey, remember me? They get killed in a stupid way or something. Like,
have her kill her into have her kill them.
If you remove the Illuminati crap, the movie still happens the same way. That was a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The best part I liked of that movie was just hearing the X-Men theme, the 94 X-Men.
Of course, that. I mean, it would look.
That was fan service. Yeah.
Right. If I meet you halfway, I did enjoy it. It was entertaining, but once you push that aside and really analyze it, you like, this
It
movie
has
makes no
problems.
fucking sense. Yeah.
It has problems. Yeah, I agree.
Now, going back to the episode. So, did you guys like it? Danny, did you like it? Or Danny,
It wasn't my favorite episode, this one, but it made sense for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. Danny, did you like it?
I enjoyed it, like you said. It's not my favorite episode. I think either the last episode or one before were my favorite episode.
I think the last episode, the dynamics between him and his wife, and then the big scene was probably my favorite part so far.
Danny,
just the acting chops going on in this thing is just wow.
If Gascar said Danny one more time and somebody interrupt, I'm coming to where you stay at, and it's gonna be an arrest made.
Danny, what did you think of the episode?
Love it. Dude, this is the best series they made so far yet in my book. Had no issues with it. I fast forward through a little bit of it, not just for time because I want to get on here, but it was a little slow with Gaia and his wife. But other than that, I loved it.
Danny, would you say it's a Winter Soldier flow going on?
I'm not sure. I was a little shocked that the female British lady hadn't figured out Rhodey was a Skrull yet. Mm-hmm. And that kind of made me say, well, she a Skrull. So I don't know whether because there's a time lapse between when she shot that guy and then when her and Samuel Jackson met up. So I don't know whether, but it seemed like she's on the same side with him. But when she said that, I was like, now you smart enough to figure all this other stuff out. I kind of like how they had two different stories going at the same time. Samuel Jackson was on the trail of it, then she was on the trail of it, and she was doing things her way, he was doing things his way. I thought it was kind of cool how they did that, but I like it.
It's like it's like she's like complete. She's like the Samuel Jackson, and
she's the female.
MI6.
Yeah.
Because when she killed old boy, they had him. That was cold. She had her arms fold up, bang.
Yeah. She shot director in the thing.
Yeah,
I like her character. Yeah, she's ruthless.
Yeah,
I think this is some of the best acting I've seen.
Don Cheadle is really impressing me.
See, Don Cheadle, I really hate him.
Yeah, that shows how good of an actor he is. Yeah.
You went from like the funny guy from Avengers, right, that we all enjoyed, to like
it's like
somebody just killing that.
My big question though is how long has he been a Skrull, and where's the real Rhodey?
And I said before, I think
in that warehouse.
I think when Iron Man 3, because Gravik got the extremis power, so
yeah,
we're not sure when they got it. That was when it was introduced. But the day they said that Nick Fury secretly had that little team go back, and old boy led that team. That's why he knew about the harvest.
So that happened after Endgame, after the Battle for Earth, that they went in and collected
all that
DNA. Yeah.
So you want episode 5 or the whole thing?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the whole thing. Well, how you enjoying it, Terrence? We haven't spoken. How you enjoying the whole series? You said you didn't like it, right? That's what you're saying.
No, the show is fucking trash. Like there are moments that I like from each episode, but it's fucking garbage. Like, so number one, I have to go about it two ways. Like, as an adaptation, horrible, but as a show on its own merit, the acting is fine. Like, I don't have an issue with the acting. That to me, complimenting the acting to me is on the same vein as the costumes. It's like, you better make sure that you got these things on point. Otherwise, what are you doing? But as I look at all the characters, Nick Fury is the least impressive one. Like I said, like with Gaia, right? She fights better than Nick Fury, even though Nick Fury should be one of the better fighters. It's weird to me. It doesn't matter about his age or none of that other stuff that humans want to bring up. I'm like, he's supposed to be Nick Fury. As I mentioned before, in the storyline, he was fighting alongside hundreds of heroes, which are conveniently absent, which means that the Skrulls are not as big as a problem is they should
But
be.
aren't they doing exactly what you said they should have been doing about bringing up all these other characters, right? Because we already got Nick Fury from before, right? We already know what his capabilities are. But don't you think that they're bringing up these other characters that we haven't seen yet to the forefront, like you said before? And now we're gonna get Fury. We're gonna get the Fury we probably know in this last episode, right?
and
Because
and
now,
what and then what and then that's true, but then remember what I mentioned before about
Mhm.
they always wait to the last
Yes,
two episodes to do
yes,
something. If
to
you
do it right.
extract Nick Fury from this show plays out the same way because the other characters were doing stuff without him. Just like in that
Mhm.
disrespectful scene with Talos and Nick Fury, he was like, "I'm the one that got you to your promotion," which means he hasn't done shit. Literally, everybody else has been doing stuff for him. Talos, the Avengers, Gaia has done more, like because she's been alongside Gravik the whole time. I'm just like he essentially there for connectivity because he's been there since phase one. But at any moment, I'm just like, he's going to die. He's going to get killed. And I don't believe that he's going to handle anything because these characters are more badass than he is. So that's my
That's
problem with it is that they have presented
Nope, lost you again.
lost Terrence in the blip. Lost your Terrence.
I kind of get what
deal
he's
with it. You don't
saying.
even need Jessica Jones. You don't need nothing.
Do you think he's gonna die?
I think he is.
Yeah,
Think
I
he
think
is?
so too.
I think he is. I
Wait,
think.
what?
I think.
Danny,
No,
you think he's gonna die?
there ain't no way.
I think he's gonna die.
Well,
I think it'll be some kind of.
I think y'all crazy.
yeah,
Because think about it,
Wait,
like future wise, do we really need Nick Fury in going on forward?
no, we do not. Here's the thing, right? I don't like the idea of certain things being inserted into the equation to justify trash. The idea of like, do we really need him? He's too old. I'm like, these characters are still their characters. I don't remember Batman or Wolverine having problems when they were older. They were still better than everybody else in the storyline. And that's what Nick Fury's supposed to be. In fact, a lot of his storylines, he's an older man. That's why his fucking hair was gray a lot of the time. But he's still Nick Fury. I should be believing 100% that he can do stuff on his own. And then the only reason that he needs assistance is because of numbers, not because he is outskilled by every single character.
No, I don't think he's out skilled because he's proven that he's still, like he said,
So he
even when I'm out, I'm still in.
so he's not outskilled. When have you seen him fight like Gaia in episode 5? When was that?
We never
When
seen
have we?
Nick
When,
Fury
we
fight.
never seen that. We never seen him fight from the beginning.
We
to
saw
now.
we
He's
saw
never
him fight. We saw him fight in Avengers 1. He did a couple of moves to get his gun back, but he has never fought like Gaia at any point. He's only done things to get back to his firearm.
That ain't the
But
character.
it
That's an
but
actor. Samuel Jackson, and no movie you seen Samuel Jackson where he just kicking people ass because he don't do that.
And so
Okay.
he's never
He
been a
does
fighter.
one,
He's been more.
he does
in
one or
the
two
comic-
moves, or he do
Yes.
something, but he usually
He's been
does
a-
with a
they
gun.
train actors all the time in Hollywood. Before Keanu Reeves became a martial artist in real life, he didn't know how to fight before Matrix 1, and they trained him, and he looked
Terrence,
convincing.
I ain't
Well, I'm not talking
disputing
about the
that
actor.
point. I'm saying, when have you seen Samuel Jackson in any movie do some kick-ass martial arts? You've never seen it.
That's because he wasn't playing those characters, but he's playing Nick Fury who fights, which means that training should come with that.
Okay, in the MCU existence, when have you seen Nick Fury be a martial artist?
Exactly.
Kick-ass martial artist.
That's the problem, and that's my point, is that he's not as badass as Gaia. That's the whole point. He should be, is my point. But
the
he is
version
not.
of this Nick
Yeah,
Fury
but
is
you only
more.
bring
He's
up
more
that-
the
you
planner and the strategic person, not an actual like on the ground, hands-on
He's
person.
supposed to do all of those things. Any Marvel fan would tell you that. He's supposed to have all, not bits and pieces, convenient for their storyline. Like I said at the end, when he was just like, when the chick was just like, oh, well, how come you didn't bring down your friends? He's like, no, I want to do this personally. It's like, what you mean to say is that they spend all the money on you, so they can't get everybody else. But at the same time, if they were to bring in all the other characters, the show would be over in less than 30 minutes because lower tier characters can deal with them. I'm like, Thor would clean that shit up so fast, it would be funny. Thor would laugh at that shit. Like, this is what you guys were struggling with? Really? Shoot, just hang back, Steve, Tony, y'all don't even need to come. We got this.
So he's gonna be in the Marvels, but the Marvels. When does it take place? Does it take place before this? We don't know.
We don't know. It looks like it might be after or slightly before, because I feel like what happens is obviously Kevin Feige knows the most, but it seems to be, depending on what happens with their individual projects, they'll do a slight adjustment and cap like they were planning that shit the whole time. That's what they do. And I've noticed their pattern for like the last 6 years. That's what they do. Because when you look at these trailers as they come out, before you get other projects, you like, so you talk about all this connectivity and all that other shit, and I'm like, how does this? What does the Marvels have to do with the High Evolutionary? What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with the multiverse? What do the Skrulls have to do with the multiverse? They're not answering these questions. They just try to distract us with a fight scene. But even the fight scenes themselves oftentimes don't make sense. Remember, the whole show, we don't need you, Nick Fury. Go back to space, Nick Fury. We got this, Nick Fury. You're not the same after the blip, Fury. That's the whole entire show. But somehow he gonna put on a trench coat and an eye patch, and then he's just gonna become Beast all of a sudden in episode 6, right?
He's gonna go, watch your mouth. He's gonna
right. I bet you anything in episode 6, I would not be surprised if he's doing roundhouse kicks, side kicks, like he just one upping everybody.
He's gonna say some good one-liners and shoot a couple of people.
Right, he's gonna take out like 50 Skrulls at the same time because they're making up for lost time. They know that nobody is watching this show, so they got to do something so everyone can go, oh my God, I got to at least watch the last episode because it's going to connect to this movie or whatever. Sure.
I want to say something, Terrence. You said something about how you said Kevin Feige waits to see how the shows do and then changes things up for the next event.
Right.
They can't do that now.
You know why they can't do that? Because the writers and everybody on strike.
Exactly. So
and they've
gotta
been
go
mistreating
what they got
them,
right now.
Right. So whatever they put out has already been shot, right? But stuff like
can't do
Blade,
any kind of rewrites, reshoots, or anything. They can't do
right.
Right
Stuff like Blade, where those clowns haven't even developed a script because they were too busy pushing out mediocrity like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel and Moon Knight and all that shit, when they should have been doing Blade, a character that was popular before the existence of the MCU.
Which saved Marvel.
Right, which literally saved Marvel. Kevin Feige's like, nah, I'm good. We're not even going to give this man a script. Mahershala Ali almost walked away from their goofy asses because he didn't like the script where you only had 2 fight scenes in a 2-hour movie. I'm like, what was he doing the whole time? Talking? He's supposed to be fighting. How are you not going to have more than 2 fight scenes in a 2-hour movie? This is silly.
Don't be surprised if we don't get him as Blade.
So check this out, right? By the time we get Blade, Mahershala Ali is going to be 60. So I'm like, how they going to do a whole trilogy with him? They going to shoot it back to back? Because he's getting older every day.
You give it back to Wesley Snipes, right?
Right. You might as well give it back to Wesley Snipes. But it's like, because of the strike, right? You know, they said, oh, man, when they first started, it's going to set us back 5-6 months. And now they're saying it's going to go on for another 3 to 6 months. Everything is going to get set back. So all this waste of time that they've been doing, focusing on these characters that nobody cares about or asks for, instead of coming out with bangers. Why don't you start with Blade? Why don't you start with Deadpool? Why don't you do the Fantastic Four and X-Men? You got to do all this cheap stuff like, oh, Miss Marvel is actually a mutant now. Oh, my God, the X-Men will be here in 5 more years. It's silly to me.
Well, you see what they did with her character, talking about Miss Marvel's in the comic books, right? They killed her, right? And now they're bringing her back as a mutant,
right?
In X-Men colors,
I know that.
Right?
And it's going to be the actual actress that played her in the show that's writing the book.
See, now, if I'm going to be fair, right, I really like Iman Vellani. Like, she's a real Marvel fan. Like, I feel like I would be able to talk to her forever because she knows more than Kevin Feige, which is why she had to correct his ass and let him know that the MCU is not 616. It's universe 19999. And she was absolutely right about that. And I respect the fact that she did that to her boss. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. but nobody is there to check him. And even Jon Favreau, in a recent interview that he was having with Kevin Feige, where they were reminiscing about the rise of the MCU and when he directed Iron Man 1, the golden years where they were on point. Jon Favreau said to Kevin Feige, there are passionate Marvel fans in this world, even ones that know more than you. And then Kevin Feige was like, that's true. And I'm one of them. The stuff he's doing is not right. And the numbers are a reflection to that. Their numbers are dropping, but they don't get it because they're like, we're still the brand. It's like, yes, you are. But if you keep doing that shit, it's going to flip on your head.
Yeah. I have 8 people watching on Rumble and 10 watching on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. So, guys, predictions for next episode. What's going to happen?
I still think Nick might die.
You still think Nick might die? Danny?
Or his wife is going to die. One or the other. Probably.
Yeah, I got Nick dying next episode.
Even with the Marvels coming up, we're saying he's going to die.
You know what? I don't know how to answer that because I need to know where the Marvels takes place. Because if it's after, then he's going to be fine, right? Yeah. But if it's not, then it's like, okay.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because the Marvels, Nick's in space.
Right. And what is he doing back up there? The Earth is that safe, and they didn't address the Celestial. Oh, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna address the Celestial in another project, and they're gonna convince us that they dealt with it a long time ago, but it just didn't get.
I know. So that show's supposed to end up in what is Captain America: New World Order.
Yes, so the nation will be fighting over it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
right.
The nation will be fighting over it.
Oh, you mean the one with Sam Wilson, where it's actually a Hulk movie and not a Captain America movie? Got you, that one. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be the Harrison Ford Hulk movie.
Right. They got regular Hulk, who's a bitch. They got She-Hulk in there and Red Hulk, and they gonna have Scar. I'm like, it's a Hulk movie.
Reminded me of a question, Terrence. Danny, did you go see the Indiana Jones movie?
I did not.
Okay, me neither. Are you planning on still going to see it or no?
I am not. Streaming service.
Yeah.
I saw it.
You saw it? Yeah. You're laughing. You're laughing. You saw it.
I was going through my streaming service last night and I saw Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I watched it last night.
I saw.
That's a much better choice.
Listen, I was at Applebee's over the weekend when I was in Delaware. And if you bought this certain meal, you got a free Fandango ticket for Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I saw it. Showed it on TV. I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that. I was like, what?
Let me put it to you like this, guys. So it's better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, right? It's definitely better than that fucking abomination. However, the movie itself, like when you get done watching it, you like, Indiana Jones is not important in this. Just like in the first movie, how he wasn't fucking important. It was like the same thing, except not a great movie. Because his goddaughter is presented in the movie, and you see Indy, he's like a teacher now, right? Smart as fuck and educating people around the world. Fine. Yeah. Let's see how he gets back into it. Right? Yeah. But his goddaughter's like, oh, I'm going to find this whole dial, right? And over the course of the movie, you find out the importance of this dial of destiny and all that stuff. But Indy has to beg his goddaughter, please let me come along. My franchise is dead. We need money. Please let me come along on this mission. And that's how he gets involved. That's literally how the movie goes. Because I'm telling you, you watch the first 20 minutes, it's great. I was like, oh my God, this is like a hidden gem. This movie gonna be a masterpiece. First 20 minutes. And then after that, I started rethinking my whole life. I was like, what the hell happened?
Oh my gosh, man. Basel says prediction: Priscilla will sacrifice and say Talos' daughter will save Fury.
I see that.
That's pretty solid. Yeah, pretty solid.
Okay, I gotta tell you this, guys, Carl. Right? So the scenes that I liked, right, for the most part, they have been with graphic, right? So the the first scene that I really liked was when remember when he went up into the meeting and he was like, "Yeah, I'm running shit."
Yes.
Yeah.
Like right, and then how the dude was like, "Oh, you're like a dog and all this other shit," and he was like, "I like dogs. They're loyal, unlike humans and stuff." I'm like, he
Mhm.
literally stole that shit from me because I've been saying that for years. Like everything that Gravik said, he freaking stole that shit from me. But with that
Gotta
scene, I
keep it.
like that.
Gotta
I
keep
was
that gym
like,
away from Kevin Feige, man.
right, yeah, yeah. He probably watched my videos and stuff. I'm like, why they got all these Terrence characters in here all of a sudden? So like,
I
I I like that scene because it asserted dominance and the acting was good. And it wasn't even so much that I like Gravik's character as much as I like the actor because his character to a large degree reminds me of Carly Morgenthau from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They're the same shit.
Yeah, they're both terrorists. They're both the
Right, they're the
same. Like,
same thing, which
But
nobody seems to
I
notice.
find the
I've noticed that.
correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I find the acting in this show the best of all of Marvel's
I
I'm
shows.
gonna
agree.
With the
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
cast.
tell I'm gonna tell you why that's not. I don't think that's true. The acting from Oscar Isaac as the different Moon Knight personas is better than this
Yes,
because
but
that is
that's
harder.
what.
oh no,
That's one
no,
Yes,
no.
but
character,
that's
but
I agree with that.
I'm talking about
overall,
across overall on the episode
yeah,
on the show.
you got Don Chino back in Zathos. You got uh,
Okay, okay, when it comes to the number of actors, there's more good actors
Yes,
in Secret
there is.
Invasion. But if you're
There is.
talking about a singular performance, playing four
Oscar
different
Isaac is the
characters is harder than what we're seeing in here.
yeah.
well,
No, no,
it's the same as Don
the
Chino.
person.
He's playing a whole different character than we've ever seen him play. So,
That is
and the
that
fact
is
that
true.
he
But
has me
that
hating
that
him, that shows how much of a good actor he is.
that's true. But to be fair
Gotcha.
though,
Olivia
that's in
Colman.
that's in one context as to where Oscar Isaac had to flip back and forth between four different personalities. That's
Yeah.
way more difficult.
Oh no, I agree with you. Like his
No, I
acting
agree
was
with you that
amazing
too.
in Moonlight.
I, to me, I believe this guy playing Gravik is a great actor.
I
Right now,
agree.
the trailer coming out for
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, man, I'm sitting there. They really got me going. I'm
He,
sitting like
he's
this
he's
guy.
rising fast, right? Because you know the
Yeah,
rule in Hollywood, there's only one good black actor at a time. Since they derailed Jonathan Majors, now you got this dude because he was in Peaky Blinders, Secret Invasion with my
right,
wife
right.
Wilson,
He
That's
was
and
in
right.
then
that
he's gonna
Malcolm
be
X
Bob
movie
Marley. Right, then he's gonna be Bob Marley. And if that blows up,
and Barbie.
right, if that blows up, especially the Bob Marley one, if that blows up and everybody loves that shit, expect him to be in like 5 more movies quickly after that. Best
Yep,
believe it.
I believe it.
All right, guys. Hour and 13 minutes. Got a close up shot. Terrence, man, thanks for being here, bud.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
I know it's random, but I love me some Marvel. Despite when they just make me face palm, I'm just like because my approach is I really love the characters, man. It's like you're gonna have me no matter what, but because I'm so passionate, that means I'm not gonna do a bunch of capping and shit. I'm just gonna tell you how it is.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's all good.
Gotcha. So, G,
Well,
tell
hey,
everybody what you
G major. I do major. What up, though? I pop on once in a while when something comes up. Do some things here and there. So you can follow me here, and those who follow me on music, you follow me on G.Major now. I'm doing that because of the distributor. So got a new album, not a new album, new EP coming out in August. So,
nice.
but I'm doing some new stuff and gigs all over the place. So thank you guys, God, thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking around, man. Terrence, tell the
Oh,
people about your channel, man. That seems to be growing without you doing much.
right. Oh, yep. Hey, humans, Terrence here. You have my channel, T Bars Terrence. I have been absent as a content creator for half a year, and within that time frame, I went from 10,800 to 16,000, and it's almost at 16,600. So almost a whole 6,000 new fans without new content. So that means that humans are watching my catalog of 7,000 some odd videos, and they're sharing it. And that's amazing because I was like, well, I'm going to walk away and it seemed like every single content creator on the platform, like, oh, your channel gonna die, you ain't gonna make it, and blah blah blah, and all this negative shit they were saying, but they were all proven wrong. But I have 2 strikes on my channel right now, right? So, they were flagging my shit, hate speech and all this. You know how it is in 2023, sensitive fucks, all that stuff. Didn't violate any rules. You just got a bunch of bitches running around nowadays. So that's the lingo when it comes to, my channels, is that as soon as I start to climb, you got these spineless humans that try to grab me down from the top. But every time they do that, then I come back bigger and better every time. And this is like my highest channel. So if they take me down again, those next numbers on the other channel is going to be even bigger. So I dare them to try. You can never get rid of me. Even if you get rid of a channel, the impact that I've had, the connections I've made, the friends, and all the fans that I've made, they still exist regardless. The channel is just merely a face that has been supported by a large number of humans, despite the silly ones that come after me. And I'm very grateful for that because I can't control that. I just do stuff and upload it, and then humans have to make the choice to embrace it, and they have. And I'm very grateful for that. I really am.
Good deal. Good deal. So, next up is DJ.
What's up, y'all? I'm DJ, the token black guy. I can see I'm 731 from of 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get. I'm not no Terrence like that. I can't get that 16,000. I'm slowly climbing up that hill. But no, I just came back from vacation, so I'll be putting out content in the next couple of days. I had to see some family, see my little boy. I had a birthday party, he turned 4, so happy birthday to my little boy. But yeah, you find me here on Wednesday nights at 8.
No baby yet?
Sunday night. Yeah, no little baby boy, 4 years old. And
I'm talking about your brother.
Oh, my brother. Yeah, I'm still waiting. She's pushing down, they said, so we'll see. I'm about to be an uncle, so there's a lot going on in my
family.
Yeah.
But yeah,
congratulations,
Thanks. But yeah, you can find me here on Wednesday nights and on Sunday nights on Storms Live and on my channel, the Token Black Guy. And yeah, find me.
Good stuff.
Right on.
And the man.
What up? Comic Chat. You can find me Monday mornings through Friday mornings, 7 a.m. I'm delivering my encouragement series. I'm about to film as soon as I get off here. The show for tomorrow. And definitely catch me here on Wednesday nights. Sundays you can catch me on Anzo's with Cal Search. We do the roundtable for this particular show we talked about today. And Storms Live on Sunday nights. And then Mondays we do one of the 3 shows, my show, Anzo's show, or Chris Knight's show. Appreciate the invite, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime. Yeah, man. So I am Guy Scar from the Basketball Scenario. Like everybody said, you can find us here Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Find us as well Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern on Robert Storm's channel for Storms Live. And every first of the month, you can find me on Danny's Chaotic Conversation on Chaos Central. And saying that, guys, thank everybody on the chat. Yeah.
Gaskar,
yeah.
I got one question for you before you close it out.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time where I stood up and clapped during something that happened in Secret Invasion, the show. Can you guess what scene that is?
Shit. You stood up and clapped.
Yep.
All the scrolls, but.
That is a good guess. Yep, that's close.
I don't think.
I have no idea.
When he threatened everybody in that room.
Close.
When you kill that guy, I was talking junk to him.
Yep, that is the scene.
Oh, the one white dude, yeah.
yeah. I was just that got me right there. I was like. Because again, the acting just being on point and stuff, but that got me to clap. Like that was the first and only time where I was like, I really enjoyed that scene. That was good.
Good stuff. Thanks, Basil Shifty, Jason Lee Tucker, Ninja that stopped in as well. Who else do we have? DQ, Ostinator, Jess, Terrence, of course, is on the panel. And that's about it. So saying that, guys, we are out of here. Have a good one.
Peace.
Adios, muchachos. Stay
Adios.
frosty.
Peace.